All right, I'm here today at the high school with a couple of the theory students, Mr. McMillan as well. I'm going to ask them a couple of questions. First question, do you think there's a correlation between the different arts, be it here at Duke Ellington or just any kind of artistic or visual arts, be it vocal or just dance or whatever kind of arts, do you see a correlation between that and what you do on a daily basis?
Yeah.
How so?
Because we sing, instrumental, play the music, literary they write, VA listens to the music and it's also inspired, and everything just falls into place.
Okay.
And like everybody have an inspiration of music. Like by them listening to classical music, it helps them, you know, like it helps their minds concentrate. It helps their mind concentrate on what they're trying to do. You know, like visual arts, they listen to classical music to keep their mind steady and focused. And when they draw, they can, you know, it's coming from their minds and from their hearts. So.
Right, that's real. Okay, anybody else want to respond to that before we move on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gosh. I think one thing that we all have is the stage. When it comes to performing, like we all perform, and that's why we're here. And I think the stage brings us all together.
Okay, that's real. That's real. Okay, next question. In your day-to-day and dealing with schoolwork and responsibilities, be it with your craft, what kind of problems do you encounter?
I think I want to answer that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's more about sleep and stress.
You don't get sleep. Between performances and then having to be at school 8:30 and stay at school until sometimes 12 o'clock, you don't get sleep. But it's a sacrifice, so if you want it, you will.
Yeah, like if you're dedicated to it, you'll be like, okay, I can do it. I'm dedicated. I'm here for a reason. I have to do it. I have no choice. But, you know, also it's a lot of stress because you have things at home and you have things here, a lot of academic work, a lot of arts work, and so that's like kind of stressful, and it's kind of hard to try to group all that together.
Okay.
So basically time management, just trying to fit everything into one schedule.
That's very true. Any problems you may encounter with just being able to like practice or rehearse at home?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like homework is just piled up.
If you leave the school at like 9 o'clock, by the time you get home, you know, even though singing for one is our choice, we chose to do it, not our parents. So you have some people parents have to be out the house at 2 o'clock in the morning. They don't want to hear that.
Right.
I mean, they know you need to do it, but at the same time, you know, it's inconvenient.
That's true.
Like graduation, like instrumentists have to do graduations. Some people don't get home until like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. Parents wondering, oh, why ain't my child here? Da, da, da. You know, like that's kind of
right.
Okay, don't trip, because last year I did not get home until like 1:30. Excuse you. Thanks.
All right. Anybody else want to respond to either one of those two topics? No?
What was the first question?
How do the different arts relate to each other?
I had something to say, but it was real random. You know how you have those little poetry spots or whatever? It's this poetry spot where you go, and while the person is saying their poem, and it's like some band in the back playing soft, like smooth.
Right. I performed in some of those type things.
And then you have the visual artist that's like drawing while you're doing
Oh, the portrait and
we've done that same type of thing with this group I play for.
Thing. Like you have like 3 minutes to draw, and the person like has to recite a poem. It was on what's that movie? When Dear Family Reunion.
Yeah, it was in it was the music playing, and they were reciting the poetry.
Yeah,
and the guy was painting.
She was reciting the poetry, and he was painting. Like it was a nice.
It was in another movie too. Was it Love Jones? What movie was it?
No, it wasn't Love Jones.
It was an old movie.
It wasn't Love Jones, because that was all about poetry.
It was
but yeah, that's.
So it's kind of like all these things to kind of feed off each other. That's the same vibe.
Like they have the connection.
And all right, thanks a lot, ladies.
You're welcome, sir.